Hey everyone, down here from the Tabo Concept. Welcome back to Comic Studio, and we're gonna be checking out for reviewing some more comics again for really another kinds of times, all the way for pretty that much. So let's just gonna be trying to begin with, and let's go into search browse, and we're gonna be trying to find out that we're changing the category into something like isn't gonna be probably new. It will be load out to take a little bit for this one, so we're gonna be going for ratings as we're not gonna be doing for like this anything it goes like this things instead of the oldest. But the bad news is looks like things are not gonna be going for so well. So let's just probably go over here and it won't be able to take for some time anymore. So we're probably here for the most kinds of ratings. We already review of about of these ratings and will not be able to check out for this. So we're gonna be going for the next page. The most popular is gonna be for Slurpee. Must be the creator of Comic Studio, but for most of the many of those words, and it's gotta be a lot. This isn't going to be such as very unusual, but the most of the votes has possibly that I'm not pretty sure. And first off, let's go all the way to Whipped Coffee in Cookie Run Kingdom Pool. We're absolutely going to be going for a first anniversary of the comic studio. We're going to push it all the way down here, and the description is, oh yes, Comic Studio is 1 year old, and you received a real whipped cream cookie, or whipped coffee in Cookie Run Kingdom. 40 votes in 8 minutes, whatever we just absolutely, you all might need to chill out for a bit. But thank you, like anyone, for itself. And probably this isn't gonna be going for around here. So the May 16, it is May 26th, 2023, which is absolutely gonna be for the last year for such as 2022. A year ago, a website was released for a place to create minds and share their unique ideas and intents with these other amazing people. It is the birth of the written from for many people that I cannot be able to see for these words. Let's just gonna be copy image, and we're gonna be moving all the way on to the Paint 3D. So I'll be loading it out, and it was probably big, I guess. We'll be now able to see this for pretty first time, all the way up right here, and my mother has probably given me some chocolates as well. So it's absolutely Latte Cookie, who was actually my mother, and I'm probably sure it was. So I might gonna be going for a little bit all the way up as here. So this is the May 26th of 2023, and the 27th for some. A year ago, that the website was released for the public, a place for creative minds to share their unique ideas and interest for others and amazing people. It was the birth of the site for many peoples to enjoy sharing their amazing works. Surely you will find some special things today regarding its anniversary. You wonder what you will find. You will hear a whisper in your ear. It is the anniversary. The anniversary. Take this cookie cutter. When this time, wish aside a happy first anniversary, and you shall be transported into the fascinating place. You wonder that this cookie cutter could be used for, and if you should trust the voice, but something in your mind that tells you to trust whoever this is speaking. You observe the voice instructions and ready to say the words, Happy Anniversary Comic Studio. So here is Whipped Coffee Cookie, and this is absolutely not created by his developer himself. It was going to be him, like the same person as well. So this gingerbread child looks like not anything, but it looks like this isn't gonna be featured in the real game. because suddenly the cookie gacha in the Cookie Run Kingdom appears, and the feature cookie is called a whipped coffee cookie, and the mascot of Comic Studio. I'm not sure this isn't gonna be going for the cookie cutter. That does not gonna be going for around for here. It works, and I don't really think that doesn't really exist. That is a limited time for 24 hours or something. It was extremely special. Whoever creates the comics and opened the oven, an epic list, and this is probably really epic as well. Here's his quote: "Care for some syrupy pancakes and warm coffee." So he's in this coffee shop. He's running. He's just going to get all the way all ready to do this. Something is absolutely pretty wrong in this. And wait, did somebody trip this roll? He slips up and splats down on his head. And god dang it, it's actually gonna be the title is Whipped Cookie Run Kingdom Pool for its first anniversary of Comic Studio. And he's really here. And his message says, "There are even comics about my fun barista adventures." And finally, the results: you pull the whipped coffee cookie. He seems to be only visible right here though. And congratulations on your very real cookie. I don't really think this isn't probably real. And that wasn't gonna be probably unusual. That sense that I just really looked up to already. So next one, this isn't gonna be going for around here. And it looks like he's gonna be in 2006. And I know that isn't gonna be going for where it was. So we might be able to go for one thing it is, and not except for just only one thing as well. But instead of reviewing for many more, a lot of those things, and I cannot believe this isn't gonna be going for around here. So this is absolutely since for 2006, or not many of those things as well. This is gonna be too hard to read, or whatever it was. So we're gonna be checking out. This is actually glorious in HD, and the title is "Comics Are Big Now." And the description says, "You have share of poster comics. Press down the button to save this, and now render the size," or not many of those things as well to post art. If I already seen this, and I cannot believe this isn't gonna be going for much. Very on. And looks like how many of those words, because the title says you have 24 hours. So let's just gonna be try the review for this even right now. And there must be only one shopping for just a little bit left. So we got absolutely for 3 words, 3 clips as my Christmas gift to the Comic Studio. Not necessary for time for Christmas. I will add whatever feature suggestion it was the top voted comment on this comment. But keep in mind are the rules. Said Whipped Coffee. There's no joke submissions. Delete all textbooks. Replace the whole site with a Barack Obama. Or nothing but it was. Second rule, nothing that would realistically and take over a month to make, like a full Comic Studio mobile app. Keep the greater Comic Studio user base in mind. Many new users just now learning to make comics, so try and keep things simple. Now let's see what I have gotten myself into do this time. And I'm not sure. This is probably gonna be real. And the words that isn't gonna be going for making for any much sense as well. And it got a lot of comments, including for this only for literally first one. So let's go into its next page. Oh dear, this isn't gonna be going for pretty hard. As we look on to do this, a while ago I made for this only one thing for comments, or a lot of those things as well. So he's at cafe, and many more things. It got a lot of comments as well. So I just already reviewed. So we're not gonna be doing for this, and we're gonna be reading that later. Up next is Hope and Dreams that I'm just gonna be clicking out by the theme song of Undertale. I'm probably sure there must be the description, some random 2 a.m. thoughts. Remember to always keep your dreams in mind. Once you've spent through enough time to doing anything, you'll gain so much specific knowledge and skills that nobody else will able to do like you. So we cannot able to read for a lot of those things, and I cannot believe who's gonna be going for the link or what I just probably says. If you're just gonna be trying to comment down below, if we're gonna be linking around inside of the SoundCloud and type the worst burrito of all time. But I cannot believe it. This isn't gonna be going for keeping for a little bit mean for so much. And how does it's gonna be too many words? So am I gonna be trying to help it? And I should be able to go to be reviewing for this later on, because this is not going to be messed up. And this comic was actually got a lot of comments, and I'm not supposed that we're going to be going to keep on scrolling down and move into the next stage or the next page. So here I go for another one as well. So he is real once again. So I'm not sure what is actually pretty real, not in the comment studio as well, the comic studio as well. So he's in Roblox, but I'm not sure that we're gonna be going for real life. But a crossovers is coming out, and it's absolutely right now. So we're entering for a round for this thing as well. Before we're gonna be end of this video, we got a multiple tags about for Cappuccino, and the Konyo Curry, Normal, Jumbo Josh, Onion Cookie, Ginger Brave, and Pizza Cookie. So the first one is actually, for one thing, there's Pepino, Ginger Brave. Me, I think, said the Pizza Cookie. So which one of you is supposed to be delivering any kinds of pizza again? Said Ginger Brave. And it has a lot of comments for many more like these things as well. The second clip is, so wait, you're saying about for a culprit might have been moved while they were alive. That actually Cappuccino says precisely. I do know, man, kinda hard to do this, believe that, said Cappuccino. And so scary. At least Jumbo Jaws has my back, right? Said the Onion Cookie. Well, this is gonna be pretty to the end of this video, and this is gonna be too many comics as well. Wait, there must be a man has fallen into the river in Lego City, unlike Crunchy City, that I shouldn't be able to go for around here. So the site will stay up for another year, or something is going to get sued by Ferrari. So I'll be not very sure. This isn't going to be going for very much, and a lot of time as well. So this is actually for some sort of big comics as well, and should be able to do this, because one thing, it has many less of the comics as well. Start the rescue helicopter, said as the description as well. So that must be for whipped cookie, for one thing. Whipped coffee, he was absolutely still perfectly good. Another one for this mother, a kind of absolutely happy 1 year anniversary for many more of those things. It's actually gonna be almost 1 year ago for its first anniversary, because it's almost 2 years ago that since that comic studio is for created or being released. Another one is something is absolutely gonna be I didn't know we didn't have to do, because after for finally having for a little bit of big time, and he's still absolutely going to be licensed like anything that goes around for this pretty announcement. So after the first anniversary is over, because the next anniversary is gonna be next, but unfortunately something is gonna be sued by Ferrari. So we're gonna be checking to this out. It says the PayPal was actually for under $600 US for around here. So even for just without for gonna be between 2013 and 2023, everything is all good. Recently, there was a huge bank crash that damaged a lot of startups, and while I wasn't affected to scare it out of me. So another one, I shouldn't be able to do this for at least to the end of this video. So I just paid for the year's worth of the comic studio that's before to be safe in the case anything that happens to the bank account. Say thank you for the comments. And because the site will continue to stay up for a little bit amount of years, he might going to be running out of money as well, because something is actually probably going to be demonetized very soon as well. But that is not the problem. That isn't going to be going for around here to browse any more comics as well. So instead of ratings, let's go back into the menu stage. So that is going to be the end of this video. So that we just probably enjoyed. Don't forget to leave a like and subscribe, and the site is going to be linked in the description down below. Thanks for watching and for all your support. This is Turbo Concept is signing off, and I'll talk to you mini lads and truckers, all of like these things all later probably.